Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Cup of Joe's, where you get your daily Cup of Joe or weekly Cup of Joe, depending on how you watch us. I don't know what the fuck you do. It's daily for me. I live with myself. As hard as it is to watch me, I have to live with this every day. Where you get your daily or weekly Cup of Joe from a couple of Joes. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to start with, have you ever had anything inside your butt? Non-medically.
I wasn't ready for this.
That's the point. No, we'll skip that question for this episode, but keep you guessing. We might answer that question one day. There have been some weird things that I've seen in people's lodged in people's assholes. Not that I've seen personally, like I've heard about. You know, like
Sure.
toy trucks. We've all seen Jackass.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking SIBO.
They put it in a condom and put it up there, and then went to get a funny X-ray.
Oh,
It was like a toy truck or something like that. Wasn't it like a Hot Wheel? Yeah. That's funny.
fuck
Is it
that.
funny? Is that funny?
I don't know how Jackass lasted so long. Like, it's just a whole bunch of people doing dumb shit, which I guess is how we're here.
Yes.
Talking about dumb shit.
So we probably shouldn't shit on them.
I'm guilty. I was there at midnight premieres for like Jackass 2.
I probably,
this time.
I definitely was there. I liked all the shit that they did. I liked Punk'd when it originally came out.
Yeah.
Right, and isn't that where some people, like Jack Shepard was on that show? I don't think people remember that.
Yep.
One of Ashton's friends and got his break kind of there.
I think that's how he started, yeah.
He was the naked dude with Jessica Alba.
Yes.
They were at
Yes.
a store, and it was like a fashion thing. They were giving her clothes or something, and he was just flat out. I don't know if he had to have been. They blurred it out, but to get her reaction, you could not do this shit now. Obviously,
Yeah.
she owns a bunch of
Harvey Weinstein
companies.
shit.
Dax is married to the America's sweetheart. Dax is. Do you ever listen to that podcast?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's amazing. You should. You'll fall in love with Dax and their nanny that is now his podcaster or his friend that podcasts with them.
Oh, that's
Started out as the person that watched her and Kristen Stewart's kids.
That's
or him
awesome.
and Kristen Stewart's kids. Hmm? It's called Armchair Expert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check it out. What are they talking about? Just anything?
Yeah. He's incredibly intelligent. They have really cool guests on as well. Obviously, they're superstars.
Yeah.
We don't get that shit. Sorry. All you get is us. Although my brother just commented on one of our posts.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said, next time have me on because you guys are wrong. I'm thinking it's about
For which video?
the Jordan shit. This is further proof that every time we talk about sports, rile some people up, man.
Especially LeBron versus Michael.
LeBron, Jordan.
The one argument I don't like, and everyone seems to comment, is the 6 for 6. I don't like it.
Yeah,
What else did you do? His career was not 6 years long.
that's true.
What else did you do?
He had a really bunch of winning, while LeBron had kind of spread out winning.
He went to 10 straight finals.
He did. People will say, yeah, he lost fucking 6 of them.
At least he got there.
That's true.
He wasn't losing to like the 3rd, 4th best teams. And
Yes, all true.
anyways.
Nice shoes.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're just going to get that clip out of there. Just,
Get it out of the
once
way.
again, LeBron is better than Mike.
Really quickly. And Steph is better than them both, so
That is going to piss off a lot
Yes.
of people, and I love it.
please come at me for that shit. I got some stats for you. I just saw a clip of the Kansas City getting their Super Bowl rings. Was that just recently that they had the party or something?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, that's cool. It's kind of cool how they did it.
Dad, you see what happened to it though?
What?
There's a misprint on all
shit.
of them.
What does it say?
So they have all the seeds for all the teams that they played against,
Yeah.
and they put whoever they played in the first round as the 6th seed, but they were actually a 7th seed. So every single ring was printed in error.
Are they having to redo them now, or what? I don't think you.
It's on the inside of the ring, so it doesn't really matter.
If it's on the inside, you can probably re-engrave it. Then yeah,
I wouldn't even just touch it.
It looks better that way anyway.
Right.
It's a 6 instead of 7. Fuck it, yeah. We beat the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be cool. They got 3 now together.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that kind of winning. What do you do after? Who the fuck can live up to that?
Well, you still got Tom Brady to chase down.
You know, I mean, like, after all this is done.
Like,
Or also, like, Tom Brady, what the fuck does he do? He goes out and golfs and, like, talks to corporations about how to win. Like, what do you do? Like, you should just you want to kill yourself because of CTE? I don't know. What the fuck do you do? After that level of success, like, what does Michael Jordan do? Sits on his boat, gambles a lot, probably.
yeah, built his own golf course. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be really hard because, like, people like Michael, people like Tom, like, competing was their entire lives. Like, that's the driving force is just the competition.
I bet they're assholes in, like, real life when they want to compete over everything and anything.
Yeah.
It's like, you can eat that steak? I better eat that shit faster. Or you're skipping rocks and this motherfucker's just firing rocks next to you.
And so I was impressed with Tom for doing the roast.
Oh, yeah.
He regrets it now.
Yes, very much so.
I don't know why the fuck he would do it. I said that at the beginning. I was just like, first joke in, I was like, I don't know why the fuck he chose to do this.
Why would you? Have you never seen a roast before? I mean, it's a good way to get back in the good graces if you hadn't have said that shit like during the roast.
Yeah.
Where he said about the Robert Kraft prostitute joke. He walked up to the dude and was like, "Don't say that shit again." You know, fuck out of here. We're at a roast. Everything is on the table. You came here. Robert Kraft is sitting right there.
Robert Kraft with a prostitute is hilarious.
I'm pretty sure he knows what he does in massage parlors. Fuck out of here. So, yeah. And then I guess he did say something about like, oh, it was my kids. And, well, if you're at a roast, this is what's going to happen. We're going to go after the lowest hanging fruit. Even if the shit isn't true, because he's probably a great father.
Yeah, minus the ex-wife stuff, like, because that would be a tough thing to have to sit through and listen to.
Hey, man. You saw that bitch? She signed up.
He'd have been fine, 100%.
Yeah.
But, damn, I don't know how. I wouldn't have been able to sit through it.
And they talked about Antonio Brown fucking Giselle, too. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why he would sign up to do that, but I think it's usually for a PR move to get people on your side again, because people didn't like him after, I guess, Giselle.
I bet he wanted it, but the people at, who is he going to? Fox to do his
I don't know.
new career?
Because he is actually doing corporate stuff where he's going in to talk to corporate America. I don't know if that's just in a consultant role or if that's his new thing. Or
But he's also doing the, he's going to be announcing games.
okay. I would listen to that.
Yeah.
It's got to be Fox, then.
Yeah. I'm sure it's Fox.
It has to be.
Good for him.
I thought Julian Edelman was a fucking idiot, but he's not really. I thought he had CTE like a motherfucker.
His podcast is good.
His podcast is really good.
Mm-hmm.
He has some really good personalities on there, and he's got some really good stories.
He's funny as fuck.
He's funny. I mean, he's obviously not all there. Who the fuck is? We're not.
I like his voices for Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
And Randy Moss.
Randy's funny. I don't know. I've never really heard Belichick outside of the roast in like a regular.
Yeah.
Isn't he dating like a 19-year-old girl or something?
24-year-old.
Good
for him. Still winning.
Have we talked about this before? Like what we think is appropriate as the age
I think
gap?
we just talked about it last week, but I don't think we established what that number is.
Okay. Because it's really weird for me, because if it goes to like, if you're 45 and 70, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But if you're fucking
18 and...
or yeah, right, 30 and 18, I guess would I be okay with that? Am I okay with that? I was okay with 42 and 18 when I was
It
single.
depends. It depends which side you're on.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh, interesting. Because if the dude's 18 and the chick's 42,
I didn't mean that in a sexist way. It's more like if you're the dad, you're not okay.
Okay, yes. I get that. But I think it does make a difference the other way too, or how I view it at least. If it's like a dude that's 18 and a chick that's 42, I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if it's a chick that's 18 and a dude that's 42, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why do you like? Why you want to fuck a job?
How much money does he have?
That too. That too. And that's usually the case. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is dating a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
And they age out of his system when they hit 26, I think. It's 26.
It's very young.
Yeah. That's fun. What's he? 40
something.
8? Yeah. But how old is Bob Kraft?
Should be in his 70s. Like
70s.
late 70s, I bet.
So Bill Belichick is younger than that.
Mm-hmm.
So 60s though?
No. I bet Bill Belichick's probably in the 70s too.
Oh shit. What? How do you you have grandpa issues? I'm heard of daddy issues.
He could easily be her grandfather.
Yes, very easily. Like, it's not a stretch at all.
Yeah. No. It's not even like having kids at 20.
Have they checked into that? If you go far enough back, a lot of us are related, right? Genghis Khan, for instance.
Good for you, Bill.
Have you seen these people that are making these hydro loops out of RC cars? It's like, those things that whip the cars around? It's like a track, but it has like 2 rollers inside of it, and it pushes your car around. They're like putting 8 of those together and making like a Hydron Collider.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But a lot of the videos apparently are fake as fuck, and you can hella easily tell. There'll be a fan in the background or something. You'll see the fan speed up hella fast. Too. The fuck? I think there's a maximum limit that those can hit. A hyperloop. I think you can do it in a video game too, where you set up a track for yourself, but put those speed things on each side, and it just eventually breaks the video game. Maybe that's what we're doing with these large colliders, trying to break the video game.
Yeah.
Go past the compute power. You read any good books lately? I don't read fucking books.
I think I read like Green Eggs and Ham to the kids the other day.
You read what?
Green Eggs and Ham to the kids the other day.
That's good. That's good.
I read books.
That's hard to get through. That's a tough one. That Sam guy's a fucking
Red
crazy.
leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
This is not a book club podcast. I'll tell you that right now. Now, sports. The NBA finals are over. Done. We knew this was going to happen. We called it. And I looked back at one of our clips. I think I called the 1 win for the Mavs. Yeah. I didn't call it in the right place.
One game off.
But it did happen. So they win in pretty dominating fashion. I mean, I don't think it was really ever too close.
It was a horrible series.
Yeah.
Did you see the average margin of victory?
No, I did not. But it had to be
over 17.
Yeah, it had to be wide.
Yeah.
No drama, which leads to less viewership as well. Mm-hmm. Feel great for a lot of people in this. Their former head coach, whose dick lost him a championship. Don't feel great for him. I mean,
I love Joe Mazzulla, though.
I love Joe. I'm so glad that he won so early in his career too. And he's proven that he deserves that position. He wasn't just granted it either. Fucking guys love him. They love to play for him. Yep. He has a brilliant basketball mind too.
He's a West Virginia guy.
He's a West Virginia guy. If you heard JJ Redick and LeBron's podcast, they talk very highly of Joe Mazzulla and about the really X's and O's crazy shit that he does.
Yeah, that's great. That's good.
I think they fouled up 6 or something like that. Because he was like, would you foul up 3? Yeah, he's like, well, fine, fuck, wouldn't you foul up 6? Like, I don't know. I guess I would. Yeah. So, an okay showing from both their superstars on that side. Yeah. I think an even better showing from their defensive superstars, Drew Holiday and the babyface chip-toothed assassin.
Yeah. Fucked up.
He got fucked up. If you see that play, oh man. If you're doing a clip on this guy, put that right here. Mm-hmm. But he hits the ground hard to the point where Doris Burke on the replay says, I'm not going to look at it. You look and tell me what happened. Do you get that thing where, because I watch some fail videos a lot too, like
Yeah.
people falling. I love it. First of all,
It's like Jackass.
yeah, exactly.
Bringing it around.
But for some reason, when somebody falls really hard on their tailbone or their face or something, I get like a feeling in my asshole, almost like a shock through my spine, like how it would hurt me if that happened. I don't know why.
Absolutely.
Does that mean I'm not a narcissist? I'm empathetic. I don't know if that's what that means.
I can't be a narcissist because I definitely feel something in my asshole when I watch someone hit their face.
I think that's probably a narcissistic thing to say. Huh?
Nope, can't be.
I have body empathy for people, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if that's a thing for other people. Do you experience?
I 100% do.
Do you? Okay.
Anything with eyes. If anyone,
Eyes.
I can't watch it. Can't.
Oh, but how do you know? You want to watch something if it's not the eyes.
As soon as I know it's gonna be an eye thing, I look away. I can't
What are
look
eye
at it.
things? I want to watch eye things. What are eye things?
Just like anytime, like I don't know, like Saw does it, like movies like that.
Oh,
that, like
yeah.
things are going like towards the eye. Can't fucking do it. Nope, I'm out.
Mission Impossible, that famous scene. The knife right in his eye.
Yeah.
That was real, by the way.
Fuck that.
Because Tom Cruise is a fucking idiot that thinks that matters. That's what Scientology will do to you. Make you think shit matters that doesn't. Well, all religion.
Or does it?
Or does it? Or would that movie not have been as popular if that knife was CG?
Here we are talking about it 20 years later.
That shit looks CG as fuck anyway. It's like, who the fuck would... Nobody believes that you would be that stupid to do that shit. So... a lot of good movies have, or a lot of shitty movies have shit that's CG that shouldn't be, and shit that's live action that shouldn't be.
Yeah.
What makes a good movie? What fucking makes a good movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's subjective to everybody, but it's got to be a good story. You have to have a good story.
A good story, entertaining in some fashion. Like,
Yeah.
you got to feel an emotion. It doesn't even matter which one it is. It's got to be exciting. It's got to be scary. It's got to be thrilling, edge of your seat, funny. Like, it's got to have something that invokes emotion of some sort, I think.
And then relatable characters that you can connect to and care about. Right?
Which brings me to a question that I thought the other day. So watching this show the other day with Taylor, it has to do with like the Duggar family, like the 19 and counting people, right?
Yeah. This is a documentary.
Yeah, documentary type film. They're talking about like the son that like sexually abused and had child porn and all that shit.
He sexually abused his sister, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of them.
Okay.
Don't fuck kids.
Don't fuck kids.
But it brought me to
Gotta make some don't fuck kids mugs. By the way.
Well, I feel like we have to say it every fucking podcast. Basically, they like tried to go in, like into the religion part, which I guess I didn't
Or
really.
are they Mormon or?
No,
okay.
but they have like similarities to like the Mormon. Like it was like a Christian fundamentalist.
Okay.
They are Christian like fundamentalist. They really tried to play it off as a cult. I personally didn't see it that way. Like I don't see their stuff as cult-ish.
Okay.
I think they have things
No more
that,
than regular religion. It's called
it's not like the Mormon stuff.
Yeah.
Like where it's like
magic pajamas and fucking.
yeah, like they're not forcing you into like houses and into relationships and stuff.
Sure.
Whatever. But it got me thinking, because they did have like some aspects of like brainwashing.
Yeah.
But what characteristic do you have to fall for a cult or be in a cult? Like, what is that characteristic? Because when, like, say, a cult leader, cult member is talking to someone, you know that they're looking for something, and as soon as they find that, they're like, "Oh, fucking, I got you. I know that you're here." What is that?
I that's a good question. I'm sure that people have probably studied this. If you have, please comment below. Or have you been in a cult? Like, what the fuck? Hey, can you tell us what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, I do want to look into that.
I do think it's as an age thing too, because some people are introduced to it at a very young age, and if you think that that's life, that's easy to be indoctrinated. But you're right. There is always a person that initially has to start it and then bring people.
Yeah, it's not like starting them at young kids, because I understand that part of it, but it's
definitely an
first
archetype
members.
of person for sure. And I think it's a person that's also drawn to religion as well. slightly stupid like we all are. But I mean, I think most of us are not leaders in the traditional sense. Like we want to follow something, a line of like, show me how to do this, and let's like we're all following. I'm wearing clothes right now. we're all somewhat conforming to society.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like the Book of Eli does a really good job of explaining this, which is like you can take the Bible and make it say whatever you want.
Yeah,
you can make it a great thing.
Sure.
And some people are fantastic human beings because that's like what they live by. At the same time, you also have people that take it to an extreme and it's very violent and destructive.
Wars have been fought over and
yeah. I mean, fuck, all the religions in the world, all the main ones have like a couple words that are different and they're fucking fighting over it.
Yeah.
But what is it exactly, I wonder, that you latch onto and say, yes, this is what I want. I think everyone else is stupid and I need to be a part of this small
Yeah, do you think a lot of people, I mean, we probably all felt like this at some time in our life, but do you think a lot of people feel just lost and not a part of something? I mean, that's why people join gangs and they feel protected by it and a part of something. And I don't know, maybe like that's why I fucking play basketball or something. And there's a different switch inside somebody's mind that goes, no, I want to be raped. And no, Jesus Christ. They cut that.
No one thinks that. We know that. We understand.
But yeah, maybe there's just more of a longing in others than there are in some.
Yeah.
More of a lost feeling.
Maybe like a desperation is what these people are looking for. So it's not even just like a personality trait. It's more of like
or it could be
a life.
A mixture of the two.
Yeah. It's more of like a childhood trauma or lifetime
trauma. You know what's
trauma.
weird too? Is that, and I think a lot of shit comes down to physiology too, like our hormone balance, our neuroplasticity and structure, the things that we've done to our mind to fuck them up.
Yeah.
How much mushrooms you've taken, how much alcohol you drank, how many cigarettes you smoked.
Right.
How many miles you run, how many hits you've taken on a football field or during basketball or whatever, or during a fight.
Yeah.
Like all that shit is a factor.
Because like when you're like looking at like the men in like the Mormon fundamentalists.
Yes.
I guess I can see how you would like want to sign, like I wouldn't, but I can see how you would sign on to like, oh, you get like 18 wives and a whole bunch of money.
Caveat. I mean, I wouldn't. It's almost like saying, no offense, but we're about to offend you.
Like I can see how you can sign up and be like, oh, I get like 25 wives and I get a whole bunch of money.
Yeah. And this is commonplace.
Yeah.
This is supposed to happen.
Yeah. Like this is normal. Like you guys are totally okay with me cheating on all of these.
You watched that show, Sister Wives, ever? I mean, I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
I don't think I've like sat down and watched them, but
this craziness. I mean, polygamy.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess it still exists around the world too. And if you can do it, go ahead. But why, sir?
It's a headache.
Oh, why?
It's so expensive.
So this guy had his house and then like a big old property with like 4 or 5 houses, a wife in each one. He would sleep in the different house each night. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's like the most expensive way to cheat. Just cheat on her or something. I don't know.
Oh shit. But yeah, I can understand how the men get like roped into it. Like that sounds like a pretty solid thing.
Yeah.
But for the women, like,
yeah,
I don't know how you get there unless you were like, again, raised in that mindset.
And isn't a lot of Christianity the same way? Like you're the leader and be obedient and obey and that shit too.
So that's how they tried to like describe the Duggar family religion.
They were super into that side. Okay.
They were saying that it was a cult because that's what they believed in. I'm like, well, no, that's all religion. Like, I don't think you're going to find a religion that's going to say, hey, men and women are exactly equal. I think most of them say, like, men are
Ask the Kansas City kicker.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what we're talking about.
Well, now I'm going to look him up to see if he's part of that church.
Oh,
I mean, again, I don't think I don't think it's like a radical view of religion.
No.
Like they tried to make it out on the show.
Yeah. But he's fucked up nonetheless. I mean,
Yeah.
we're not defending. Is it Josh Duggar? Is that the guy who's it? I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's so many. I don't even know which one you're talking about. There's like 14 to choose from.
Who was the oldest brother, right?
Yeah, I think it was Josh. I think you're right.
So he became somebody in the church first and then used his position of power to do shit, or he was doing shit to his sisters
Doing
before?
shit to his sisters, and he ended up having like child porn like a few years later too. So
He's in jail, or
yeah, he's in jail.
long time, or I mean, don't you get fucked up in jail as somebody that fucked with a kid too, or even
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you don't? People don't know what you did though, right?
No, so at a lot
He's
of
like, I'm a killer.
yeah, sure you are, bud.
John 360.
Oh shit. So a lot of people talk about this on TikTok. Like a lot of I can't even think of the guy's name, but he's actually pretty good. First thing you got to do when you walk into like a dorm and you're new, especially if you're a fat chubby, if you're a fat white chubby dude, there's an assumption that you're probably there for touching kids or whatever.
Oh, you're in a dorm?
Yeah. So when you get there, the first thing you got to do is like show your paperwork that has your charges.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
anyone and everyone who asks. And if you don't, they're just going to treat you like,
So you did anyway.
yeah.
You come in with your paperwork in your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of fucked. Y'all know what you're doing.
For him, like, he was probably on the news everywhere. So everyone fucking knew who he was going in.
How much access do they have to the outside world?
They have the news. They have TVs.
Okay, so it's just, is it basic channels? Are they getting HBO, or
No, just basic.
are they getting like the pay-per-view fights, the UFC shit, or what are we talking about?
Fuck. I mean, when I was working there, no. But fucking with how much things have changed, they probably do.
Well, I know there's a lot of cell phones that get smuggled in, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they're able to kind of get away with that for a while.
Yep.
How do they get caught with those? Just shakedowns?
Yeah. Shakedowns or...
I would assume they have some technology now that you can kind of metal detection.
There's dogs that can sniff out cell phones. Yep.
Dogs that can sniff out cell phones?
There's a glue that they use in electronics
Holy shit.
that they can smell.
That's crazy. Man, you can't have a cell phone in your asshole anymore. And one would fit. I have seen some crazy x-rays, as we just spoke about earlier.
I have seen some shit.
As we've been off on a tangent, we were talking about the NBA Finals.
All right. So something that we have covered before in the media, hyping up things that aren't as big as they appear to be. So someone posed the question, or I think it was like a talking point, is Kyrie and Luka the best backcourt in NBA history?
They scored the most points, apparently, in anybody's final appearance or something like that in the backcourt.
Yeah, but would you consider them better than Steph and Clay?
No, hell no. Absolutely not. They played together for one fucking year. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not even fucking close.
Yeah.
But that was like a talking point, like going into this, and it's just like, just drawing, like, just trying to pull straws from fucking nowhere.
Yeah. And so Jaylen Brown ends up winning the MVP for the finals.
Yep.
Much like Andre Iguodala did. And much like Kevin Durant did twice over Steph. I heard a Jeff Teague interview recently. Jeff Teague's podcast is just dope too. He was talking about somebody, I think he had somebody that was on the team at the time. He's like, yeah, man, Katie was trying to give it to him. he had won it the last year, and he was like, he was passing the ball. Steph just couldn't hit shit.
Yeah.
And he had that one bad game, and Katie took it away.
Yeah.
So Jaylen ends up winning it.
He deserved it.
I think. Statistically, I think he played a better game. Jaylen probably had some more, or Jason Tatum probably had more rebounds, possibly even more assists, but the eye test too, it looked like Jaylen was their best player.
Stop trying to make Jason Tatum a thing.
He did just win a championship at 26. He had a lot of winning. So Jordan didn't win a championship before he was 26. Steph didn't. LeBron didn't. He is 0 of 1 in that category. And he has been a part of a lot of winning. He did need a lot of other people to step up to help him win, just like everyone does, right?
Yep.
But yeah, Jalen, I think, deserved it. I think Jason thought he was going to get it, though.
100% he thought. There's a bunch of pictures. He like took the Larry O'Brien and just like he just like never let go of it. He didn't even pass it around to a single.
Yeah, and then he recreates Kobe's picture in the locker room. What else did he do? He recreated
Katie's. So you like screamed out, "We did it!"
Yeah, we just did it, or we can do it, or something like that.
Yeah, but Katie did the
anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Both cringy too. It seems super organic. Like
you could tell like he was just searching for like, all right, what do I do right here? Which move? Like, let me think back to all the other finals. Who can I emulate right here? And
so you don't think it's paying homage? It's like
no, he's like looking for that moment because he didn't win the MVP, so he's like trying to make his moment.
Ah, okay. I see that. Really good picture of him and Deuce, though. Deuce comes up to him. He throws him in the air. They're both smiling. The ticker tape is all around him.
I'd like to think that that's the only moment we'll remember. Because I think that's an organic one. We also did the Steph Curry ball throw. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
Yeah. So he did the Steph Curry ball throw.
Okay. So he did Steph, he did Kobe, he went to somewhere else.
Katie, and then the party, he did the Kanye West. I guess we'll never know.
Why pay homage to Kanye right now? First of all, that motherfucker's crazy. What happened? What's going on with Kanye? I haven't heard a lot, which is probably a good thing.
What do you think?
I heard
Kardashians.
Yeah.
As I'm saying it, I'm disagreeing with myself. But you would think that the Kardashian family would have a better vetting process.
Oh,
but Lamar Odom obviously did his thing, but that's more like drug related.
Yeah.
Kanye West, I don't think that the Kardashians would have allowed that situation to happen. I don't know what happened because he's brilliant. He's very intelligent.
Yeah.
But then went off the deep end.
There's a small line between genius and insanity too.
Right.
And I think that he jumped the motherfucking shark on that thing as soon as his head got big enough to do it. And there's no coming back once you get over that line.
Yeah.
And he seems to be like a nice dude for the most part, like in normal interactions and shit. But when things happen, he just goes apeshit and gets manic. And he's probably bipolar.
Yeah.
And should be taking medications to make sure that he's in line. But
maybe it's as simple as that. Just he bounces on and off meds.
Yeah.
Did you see their daughter sing the Lion King musical? I don't know if we talked about that yet, but
we didn't. I did, and she's in the motherfucking movie. Is she not?
Is she? No. Beyonce is.
Okay, so I saw a trailer, and I hope I'm fucking wrong about this. And if I'm not, they probably auto-tune the fuck out of her, and she's great. But I think I saw a West in the live action. It's not live action either. It's really good CG.
Yeah.
Of the remake or it's not the remake. It's a prequel.
Okay.
It's about the dad.
Mufasa.
Yeah. So I hope that's not the case. But yes, I did see it. It's a huge nepotism thing. I also saw it side by side with kids that actually can perform really well.
Yeah.
And how they didn't have mom and dads that are famous, so we're not in the fucking play. Yikes.
Why would you set your kid up that way?
I don't know.
Is it like actual delusion, or is it?
It must be, because would you do that to your child?
So like things like this come up with like baseball and thing, like coaching baseball and stuff. So there are, I can't tell if like parents think that their kids are this amazing thing and they actually believe it, but then they're not. Or if they're trying to push them into success. Or is it both?
Yeah. That's I think a lot of it's delusion. Or it comes down to what they think is fair, regardless of if their kid is talented or not.
Right.
He should be hitting just as much as the other kid that's, well, at a certain point, yes. I mean, yeah, there's probably a rule that says you have to get 1 or 2 hits in there. But if there's extra hits,
right.
you take your fucking kid out to the park and play with them a little bit. I don't know.
just spitballing here.
I'm just thinking maybe practice the sport you want your kid to be good at.
Right.
It seems that they give Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Take 1 karate class if you're so into karate. What are shows like that too? That's one of the shows that I can watch back to back. Yeah. And just never get tired of. And once I'm done with it, I'll just start that shit over again. It's always when I only have like 20 minutes, half an hour to, I want to go to bed in like half an hour. That's something I can put on and watch. That Rick and Morty too.
I've never seen either of those.
You've never seen any of these?
Nope.
Fuck. You've got some homework.
I know. So I'm a hardcore, I think I've said this before, hardcore hipster when it comes to shows.
So once it's unpopular, you'll watch it.
Right. So Game of Thrones, I did not watch a single episode until, like, because while it was going, everyone was like, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. As soon as that last episode hits, everyone's like, it's fucking terrible. And I was like, here's my opportunity. I'm watching them all.
And you watched just the last season first?
I watched everything because, I mean, I got addicted to it real quick.
Obviously, it's a great fucking show.
Yeah. Fucking great.
And she's naked quite often.
Yeah. And I'm a huge fan of The Boys, but I didn't watch a single season of that until, I don't know, 3 months ago. I hadn't watched a single episode.
Boys is amazing.
And
new season's coming out.
It just came out. I watched the first 3 episodes.
Very unhipster of you. Oh, it just came out.
Just came out. But only the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of controversy over it. Or not controversy, just a lot of people are not liking it. But it's fine.
So it makes you love it even more.
Exactly. Fucking exactly.
Did the dick guy come back? Wrap somebody's neck up? I haven't watched it yet. I'm glad to know that it's back out though.
Have you seen Gen V? Which is...
Okay, so I watched a little bit of it, and what really fucked me up with it was the blood chick. The one that I was like, you would die instantly. There's nothing much blood in your motherfucking body. So that took me out of it. I couldn't suspend my belief beyond the blood.
You gotta watch
it's okay to have superpowers.
It's important for this next season.
Okay, so it connects.
Oh yeah, 100% connects.
And there's 1 season of that.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's really good. In the first like 3 episodes, I was like, I don't know if I like this very much. By the end of it, I was like, that was really good.
Okay. And if it connects to something else, then I'm in. I have to watch it then.
Yeah.
Because I love that whole fucking series.
I think that series or that season will directly influence the rest of The Boys because there's only 1 more season after this.
This is all Amazon stuff, right? This is all Prime.
Yep.
They have some amazing original content.
Fallout was really good. Don't know if you watched that.
Amazing.
I jumped on that right away.
Okay. Because you thought nobody's going to watch. Did you ever play the game?
No.
Okay. I did play the game, but only, I think they're on 6 or 7 or something like that. Mm-hmm. I think I only played 2 or 3 versions of it, but it was always fun. It was a third-person shooter.
Yeah.
Had really cool graphics, good mech suits, and an entire world that they've obviously built.
Right.
But the show was relatively unknown actors, too. It came through strong.
Yeah. Walter Goggins was...
Goggins was dope.
He's fucking great. He's everything. Yeah. He's great.
Yeah, give that man no nose.
The girl was good. Lucy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's real good.
Very talented.
This is a visual podcast, guys. You're not going to get that if you're just listening in your car.
Extremely talented.
She was very sweet. So, yeah, that, and then you've never seen The fucking Office either, right?
Never seen a single episode of The Office. No Sunny, no Parks and Rec.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, all those big ones I've never watched.
All right. Well, you got to watch something. Pick one.
We should do a whole podcast and be watching The Office for the very first time.
The Office is a good one. Always Sunny's, I think. So the dudes from Always Sunny do a podcast now where they break down every episode.
Yeah.
And there's 22 seasons, so it's endless content.
Yeah.
It's super fun. Those guys are just hilarious. You've probably seen them in other shit.
I've seen clips on Sunny, and it looks fucking great. So I got to try that one out. I had no idea.
The first episode ever, basically the pilot, is the craziest shit in the world. And it was also 22 years ago. So imagine the shit that they could get away with.
22 years ago. Oh my God.
And the first season did not have Danny DeVito.
Oh, no shit.
No, they added him in the second season because they needed to like pump it up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's crazy. The little guy. What's his name? He's great in everything he does.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. As you say it.
He's in Horrible Bosses. He's in.
Yeah,
he's in a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
He's Charlie Day.
Yes, Charlie Day. It's fucking great.
Love that guy. He was in that kaiju movie. What was that one? Pacific Rim.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was in that too. He's been in a fair amount of stuff. Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
And Horrible Bosses 2.
Yes.
Those are good movies.
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
Very talented.
Very talented. Talented. She plays a little slut. She liked the oil too. Who's she married to now?
I don't think anyone.
Oh. Hey, Jen. You want to come on the show with two married guys? We can call it friends. Did you ever watch Bad Friends, that podcast?
Bad Friends. No.
It's with Bobby Lee and
yes.
So yes, you do.
Yes.
I don't know why I bring that.
Fuck me. No.
We should have more guests on this podcast, I think.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to start bringing people in.
Yeah.
Especially as we have the NFL coming up. We'll have some controversial takes.
We do. What's going on with Aaron Rodgers? I think we talked about it. He got hurt.
Yeah, and he took some days off.
Trying to fucking hide it. Apparently, he took some days off by going outside the country to do drugs. It's your PTO. That's why I call it PTO.
So I hated it. There's more proof that I'm a hipster.
Okay.
Hated Aaron Rodgers from the day he was drafted because he was a Cal guy and a Packer. And all of my friends, Cal fans, Packer fans. So it's just like, fuck this guy. And plus I wanted the Cowboys to draft him and they fucking skimmed right over him. So fuck Aaron Rodgers.
First of all, back up. Why the fuck do you have friends that are Packers fans? Like Brett Favre?
Yeah. Yep. Fucking bandwagoners. He's gonna watch that. He's gonna comment on that. Hated him forever.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he became controversial, I'm like, I fucking love this guy. He's funny as fuck.
As soon as you said I'm inoculated, you were in.
Yes. I loved that whole time with him.
He goes into the dark room.
It's great.
I'm going to do what I do. One game in, you bitch. Blew your old shit up, and you haven't played since, have you? And then he fucked up his other leg this time. Nobody's talking about it. Apparently, he's going to get Mr. Miyagi to fucking fix his leg somewhere in China.
If you smoke enough ayahuasca, it'll fix itself.
I think so. He'll be on another dimensional plane. Motherfuckers out there playing at 4D. I don't know how to guard. I want to guard him. Oh, fuck the Jets, huh? They're like, they're cursed, man. I'm sorry, Gary V. But
it's tough.
Think about it this way. If Gary V if your whole thing is to buy these motherfuckers, this is perfect.
Yeah.
They are going to be worth less by the time you get to them. You get them for like $80,000 and a couple fucking Dodge Darts.
Oh, shit.
So you talked about your vacations that you had coming up planned.
Yep.
When you guys do shit like that, that's so sequential.
Yeah.
Do you find it as fun as staying in a place for 3-4 days, or is it cool to be on the move that much, or what do you think?
Different. It's just
Oh,
different.
it's different. Okay.
I like to be on the move.
Yeah.
Like if I go to like Hawaii for 10 days, which I've done, I want to action pack everything in like 5 or 6 days. Everything that I can go out and do, see, I want to do that for a little over half the time.
Are you island hopping now, or are you just staying on one island? Okay.
Just one island. But I want to do it all.
Okay.
Like if there's a place to go do ATVs, I want to do that. I want to dive with sharks, want to snorkel, want to eat every good restaurant that's out there, want to see it all. Then on the last like 3 days, I just want to chill on a beach and drink. That's it.
Because you're not drinking during this whole other time.
No, sober as fuck.
But like drives an ATV while drinking, right? Who would do that?
But I like to. I struggle with just relaxing. Like I struggle to like turn my brain off and just say I want to relax.
So by putting the activities in there
I just want to go
and going, yeah,
I want to do it.
that's more relaxing in a sense because you're turning your brain off because you know it's okay. The next thing.
So okay, all right. You'll like this.
Okay.
We'll get deep into this. So ever since 2 podcasts ago, I was describing thoughts like this.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's ADHD as fuck. I'm now
I
looking
said
into it.
OCD, but
Whatever.
ADHD. Yeah.
So I'm looking into it now, and I'm like, holy shit, I think I might. And I had no fucking idea.
Absolutely.
34 years on this planet, and just now realizing, yeah, that's probably fucking.
Yeah, that sounds really right. Well, I used to not think I had it because I could really hyper focus on things.
Yeah.
And then I realized like day 2 of researching ADHD, that's the second symptom. Yeah, you cannot focus on fucking anything.
Yeah.
But when it comes time to something you're super interested in, that's all that fucking matters and nothing else matters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ADHD too? Oh, cool.
Yeah. So for me, I like to see everything, do everything as much as I possibly can on vacation. So, like this trip that we're gonna go to like 4 states in.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
14 days. It's 2 weeks, right?
It's 2 weeks.
Okay.
4 states.
Kind of get half a week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I'm sure it's not exactly that, but
So it's gonna be one thing after another. Like,
so when you're there, you're also going.
yeah, 100%. So DC, we have everything packed. We're going to crazy amounts of tours. We want to see a bunch of stuff. Then we're going to my dad's.
Is it a planned itinerary, or these are the things we want to do, and we'll get them done during this 3 days, or is it scheduled and ticket spot? Fucking
DC's planned because everything has like timed
okay.
openings and things like
right,
that.
Right.
Everything else is just, this is what I want to do. Taylor's more of like she literally printed out a calendar minute by minute. And I'm like, I'm more of I know what I want to do.
Right.
And we'll fucking make it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but we'll do it.
and maybe we won't, but we're gonna have fun trying to make it happen.
We'll fucking make it happen. I'm more of that mindset of like, I'll write out everything I need or want to do.
Sure.
And just check them
Kind
off.
of check them off.
Yeah.
Okay. So so she sounds like she likes to do this as well, or she fucking wouldn't.
Yeah.
Obviously. And having that minute by minute itinerary person probably helps out in some situations, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because I mean, I'll definitely get like sidetracked and like,
Yeah,
oh, fucking look at this fucking shit. This is fucking great too. And she's like, hey, if we don't leave in like 4 seconds, we're gonna miss this other thing. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I did really want to do that. let's go.
So we're polar opposites in like that aspect because she's like very OCD and like.
So once it's on the fucking schedule for her, it's on the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have more. Well, here's the things I want to get done today. We can switch them around, mix them around.
Yeah.
And if I can have a couple squirrel moments, it's even better. Because that's how sometimes run into shit that you never would have planned or expected and have a great time doing.
I think that's some of like my favorite parts of trips are running into things and just squirreling it and just saying, oh shit, I didn't even know this was a place. Well, let's fucking do that.
I think that's the best thing about traveling alone, which I've recently gotten to do. And a bunch in Costa Rica and driven throughout the country.
Yeah.
Just whatever you see. Like I see a stand on the side of the road that if I was with my family, I'd be like, what the fuck? We're all going to die if we eat that. And I have a great conversation with the dude and have a $2 beer and a $3 meal. And it's probably one of the better meals that I've had. And it invites me around the back to meet his cow. Who the fuck does that? Anyway, those experiences are easy to do when you're alone.
Yeah.
Much harder to talk. But also, last time we were in Hawaii with the family. Oahu. I know. People tell me not to go there.
Oahu's the best. Whatever you want.
It was Waikiki.
It's like Vegas. What do you want your trip to be?
Yeah.
It's there. Vegas, you want it romantic, fun, crazy, you can do it all there. Same with Oahu.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the beach is cool. And we went to Diamond Head. We hiked Diamond Head.
Yep.
And we were driving around, and we just kind of saw this place. We're like, oh, well, it's cool. It was a huge butterfly garden. Apparently, it's hella popular. And we saw it 9:50. It opened at 10 o'clock, so we were the first ones in.
Yeah.
Got to walk around, see the wildlife. It's a huge waterfall and ponds in the back. Like, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
Yeah, and just happened upon it. It wasn't part of the plans. We were going somewhere else.
I did Diamond Head. Crazy though. We did it at sunset or sunrise.
Sunrise, okay.
So you have to like get there like 4:30, 4:45 in the morning.
Oh, to get in with those people?
We hiked to the top for sunrise.
That's crazy.
Yeah. With a baby.
That's dumb.
It was cool though. It was beautiful.
I bet it was. That one. I have a couple shots up there, just me and the family, and me too, alone. It's one of the coolest views.
Yeah.
You could tell why it was a military installation. Like you can see the entire beachhead right there.
Yeah.
Fire upon motherfuckers should you need to.
Oh, yeah. Diamond Head is cool. I love Hawaii. North Shore is cool. Waikiki,
I mean, it's cool too because it's not huge either. There's 3-4 streets.
Yeah. Yeah. People are very negative about it, but I love it. I've never been to the other islands. So
I haven't either.
Anything.
So I don't have a frame of reference. Apparently, maybe we would think it was dog shit too if we went to the other islands.
Sponsored by Hawaiian Airlines.
Yes, please. We will come and not think your islands or hotel is dog shit.
We will rate all the islands.
Even Epstein's.
Don't fuck kids.
Don't fuck kids.
Number 2, 3 on this one.
And don't fuck people that are unwilling to be fucked as well. Okay?
I want a tracker on all of our stuff. How many times have we said that?
I think that says more about us than the message we're trying to send.
Oh, shit.
Is it looking up at a book that says Great Expectations? Why are there books in this office, you say? Oh, because my wife did that. I'm sure you guys can't see that.
They're not even real. They're screwed together. So
there's vodka. Those little drug things.
So for this episode of Cup of Joe's, we appreciate you guys being here. We do love talking about stupid, random shit. If you have any suggestions on what you guys want us to talk about, we will talk about anything. Nothing's off limits. We say that now, and no, I think we've covered about every controversial topic that we can possibly get
Throw
into.
some at us. We'll talk about it.
Throw in the comments. Please like and subscribe to all of our platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. But for this episode of Cup of Joe's, we appreciate you being here. Cheers.
Thank you much.